guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Wimbledon. Now, after the last episode's, I'm going to say debacle, because that's essentially what it was. I had to take a break. I had to take a break and sort of reassess what we were doing, so I've ended up coming back the next day in order to play these games, because I just couldn't. I just knew that if we carried on playing, I would end up doing something really stupid or not seeing something really obvious, and you know what I mean. And it wasn't worth doing, because it is so important that we get this right now, because, well, you know how important it is. Anyway, I'm going to do a question today as well, maybe later in the video. Depends on how things are going in the playoffs. If I'm feeling relaxed, then we may do it. If I'm not, then we may not. Now, I have made one change. Basically, I took some of that time, and I've looked at the way we were playing, and I noticed that as much as I dropped Andy Barcham back into that defensive wing role, and it seemed to work for a bit, I think that was part of our weakness going forward, particularly over the last few games. So what I've actually done today is I've dropped Andy Barcham, and I've actually put Ep.24 in as our left winger. Now, not as a defensive winger, as a normal winger, because I think the winger role works perfectly. The problem was Andy Barcham had no tackling and no desire to track back. So I think if I put my defender that can actually play as a left winger about as well as Andy Barcham could play defensive wing in there, it shouldn't affect the balance of the team, but it might give us a bit more with Torre tracking back, trying to help out Luis Kinsella. Are we good on... No, we've actually got the replays back to that again. Oh, of course, I was on my other side, wasn't I? Right, so, let's get into this then. Let's get into the game and see how we do. Now, of course, we're away against Coventry first. And, of course, the other game is Bradford against Peterborough. And they've drawn 0-0 in the first leg, which I believe was at Bradford. So Peterborough have definitely got the advantage going into the second leg for that one, you'd think. But we're at home against... Oh, please, not another one of those fucking goals from free kicks. Those wide free kicks, I just don't know how to stop them. We've conceded so many goals this year from those situations. The players do not track their markers at all. They just don't. It's very frustrating. But yeah, Coventry are playing a 4-4-2, which is good. We're playing a 4-4-2, which is usually strong. They're most vulnerable, apparently, against 4-4-2s. So in theory, this should be a decent result for us over two legs. But unfortunately, look at this. He's right there, and somehow... Oh, he's ghosted right through him. That'd be why. Disappointing situation to concede so quickly. We need to really step it up for the rest of this match. Torre, of course, isn't stupidly fit, which is a problem for us. But, oh, come on, not another one. I genuinely thought we were going to concede another one of those goals. Torre really does need to get a bit further forward here. Harris, over the top, and Taylor's in here. Go on, Lyle. Make up for all those terrible misses. Lyle, what are you doing? That was a really good opportunity, and I thought he'd actually put it in, but not quite. Good chance, though. Kinsella with the strike, and it's wide. We're looking good so far. Yeah, okay, they've had a couple of half chances themselves, but we're looking decent. We've created a chance. Loveridge, and it's wide again. Opening 15 minutes, I'd say we've been decent. I don't think we deserve... Well, we probably do, actually, because of the situation. Loveridge, burn. Oh, Taylor. Wow, how are we not... I'm amazed that we've not managed to get ourselves a leveler here, but it's good signs. Signs are looking good for us so far. Not hitting the target too much. I am just going to tell the team to concentrate a little bit. I haven't used that. No, whoa. Creative is all well and good, but we need to be a bit more measured about this. I haven't actually used the old concentrate instruction for a little while now. If we could grab ourselves... I don't think away goals count in the playoffs, so it wouldn't really make much difference. Taylor! Oh my days, are you joking? That's another... woodwork hit, and lovely from Kinsella there. That was incredibly good defending just to get in and cut that out. I don't believe it. I'm in shock that we've not managed to take our chances. We really should be level hit. No, there is pressure on them. I'm sorry, what? I do expect to see a much better showing in the second half. I probably should have gone aggressive with them, really, but I think passionate in this one particular situation. Alright, Torre. Looks uninterested. Well, bugger off then. Maybe I shouldn't have played him. He's clearly another troublemaker like Tony Harris, who I have got on the transfer list again, because I just think there's no point. I think we may as well just get rid. Cross completion is okay. Teams, in terms of passing, are they doing anything special? 13 key passes is quite a lot. In fact, that's a lot more than us. So who's making all those passes? Someone has to be, and we need to shut them down ASAP. What we're doing? Passes. Key passes. Well, actually, it's a lot... It's just John Fleck. Mainly John Fleck, but Mark Duffy is not bad either. Are they their centre mids? Because if they are, Mark Duffy's that left-sided player. But I genuinely think if we mark... We're actually going to try and mark Fleck, even though he's a centre mid. Just try and get the ball off him a little bit more. Teammate comparison. He's got that pass completion ratio, which is quite important. I like this thing. I hadn't even noticed it until just now. That could be quite useful. So I'm hoping in the second half we can continue playing well and get ourselves an equaliser. A 1-1 draw at the Rico, for me, would give us a really good chance at winning the second leg and getting through to the final, frankly. And when you consider that I think we've beaten Coventry home and away this season, so I'd be a bit disappointed if we weren't to actually beat them again over two legs, frankly. But we shall have to see. They've got that early goal, and that could be a oh, God. Johnny Byrne, don't foul him. Don't foul him. Good save from Shea. Good chance for Coventry there. Probably would have counted as clear cut. As much as we've probably been the better side in some areas, they've actually still done very well in terms of their chance creation. Like, 5 half chances is nothing to be sniffed at, and they've hit the target a lot more than we have. We've hit the woodwork way too many times today. Tunga, he's got a man on the cover. Taylor's through and he's missed again! That was a difficult chance for Taylor to put away, but still, at least hit the target, Lyle. 6.1 he's on today. It's going to have to be Adebayo Aziz. We've got really no choice in there. Johnny Byrne's been woeful as well today, and I might bring on Ryan Sweeney for him, but we really are lacking in terms of players off the bench. I might give Andy Barcham a little run out later on in this game as well, because Touré's not been superb today. Loveridge, back for Tunga. Can we find that goal? Loveridge, with his back to goal, 3 players on him as well, which could be interesting. Might open up some space for someone else, though. Kinsella, there's players stationed on the edge of the box. This could be helpful. Harris, just play it cool. Don't shoot from long range. He's going to shoot from long range, isn't he? Oh, goes out wide for Fuller. That's better. Can he whip it across? Oh, wait. Bloody hell, we just love the woodwork today, don't we? Jesus Christ. Did they clear that? I feel a little bit hard done by to be 2-0 down. To be a goal down in this one, to be honest. But they take their chance. They took their chance from that annoying free kick, and we've not been able to get ourselves level. And I feel like, based on the sort of the way this game's gone, we probably would deserve to be level in this match. Fleck, somebody clear it. Somebody bloody clear it. O'Reilly, that's at least getting a ball away from our goal. But we've still got 20 minutes to find an equaliser. And I feel like that's don't matter, you know. That being said, we've conceded a free kick there, which they'll almost inevitably score from now. Shea managed to make the save, that's good. They've hit the target more than us, and fair play to them. They've had a lot of half chances too, so we've got to be mindful of these things. Touré is going to come in for Barcham. 1-0 is not the worst result in the world, but I would have liked a draw or something. If we could have got a draw, that would have been better. I'd have felt more comfortable with a draw. Only Harris has actually done all right today. It's annoying with missing both Shenton and Reeves. That's really a big miss for us. Kinsella now, Tunga. Oh, slips it through. Loveridge has got a bit of pace. Can he get it in? He's going to shoot. Why wouldn't you just square it? The chances have been there, and we've just been so poor in front of goal. Our finishing today has been the opposite of clinical. And Coventry haven't really had to be clinical today. They probably could have had more goals themselves too. I just feel like we've probably done enough on the night to get ourselves that goal. But it hasn't come. Looking uninterested. Well, cheers, guys. It's not like it's the playoffs or anything. Right, so with that in mind, let's try and find our way through. All right, we've got 10 minutes to go. Maybe it was a mistake putting... No, that's a poor one. Unless Aziz is going to put the pressure on. He has, you know. Johnson. If he clears this to no one... they're being quite meticulous with their... That's better. Tunga picks it up. He's got space behind. Oh, Loveridge is in. He's going to shoot from a terrible angle again. Aziz! Yes! That is the goal that we needed. A little bit of luck there fell for us, but frankly, we've created 5 really good chances today, and I feel like we deserve the equaliser there. What a ball this is from Tunga. Loveridge probably shouldn't have... I don't expect him to do any better than that. Bad goalkeeping, really, to put that straight into the path of Adebayo Aziz, and it's 1-1 here at the Rico, and I'd say a 1-1 draw would be fine. Let's just go back to counter, though, so we can try and sit on this, because I feel like we've done enough to earn a 1-1 draw in this game. Yes, we've not hit the target that much, and that's a problem. Oh, I thought we were going to get an insta highlight there. If we could just hang on for a 1-1 here, I'd be confident about that. Oh, hello. Maybe a winner. Frankham? Nah, it's going to be 1-1, which is fine. I'll take that. Coventry 1, Wimbledon 1. We've managed to sort of stop the rot, and I think that result on the last day of the season has done us huge favours in that sense. I don't think we're the underdogs, but we'll go with that anyway, because they seem to be happy with that. Right, so I will join you guys in a sec for the second leg. Right, guys, we're back, and it is the day of the second leg. Now, Peterborough actually beat Bradford 3-1, and they are through to the final. So if we were to get past Coventry now, we would play against Peterborough United in the playoff final, which I presume would actually be later today, because I think this is a double upload day, which is going to be quite cool, the way that's all kind of worked out. Not really the way I would have envisioned it, though. I was expecting to be doing transfer window stuff right now and pulling my hair out over that, I expect. But there you go. I made a slight change for this game. A few players have come in and around, so Jake Reeves is potentially available later, but I just don't think I'm going to be using him. So Shearer we could bring on later if we, again, have to, but it is more about necessity than anything else. It's going to be a relatively similar lineup. In fact, I believe it's actually identical, but with one major addition, and that is the fact that Barcham is in for Touré. And now the reason for this is because Touré, I think it worked well in the away leg. And we're just going to start the game so we get straight into things. But I think it worked well for the away leg. But I think we need a little bit more going forward. Because Barcham is just a better winger than Touré is. He's not got the same defensive capabilities. But I think what we need in this home game is to be able to score a goal. You know, we need a winner. A 1-1 draw does not put us through. We need to win the home match too. And I think we did well enough in the last match to suggest that we can do it here, of course. But we need to actually go out and do that. And I think putting Barcham instead of Touré today will make the difference for us because... More direct. Well, they've not had a shot yet, and they're not getting a lot of the ball, but that doesn't mean anything. All they need is one free kick, and that is a problem. They literally just need that one opportunity. There's been no highlights at all in this match so far. I can only imagine what the crowd are doing at this point in the game. Johnny Byrne's making some good tackles. If we can get the lead, I will be very, very confident about our ability to hang on to it. Loveridge. nobody really getting forward with him, although that's a good ball for Bartram. He's into the box, can he pull it back across? It's gone in anyway! Andy Bartram back off the bench this time, not off the bench, you know what I mean, with only his 3rd goal of the season. I believe the reason he's not got that many goals for us this year is because he was playing as the defensive winger, which means that he was never ever getting forward enough to actually get the goals, which is why Frankham, when he did play, actually scored a few more. That's a lovely pass from Tunga, lovely touch there from Bartram to come inside. It's a poor effort, and Burge, frankly, has been pretty bad for both goals we've scored over the 2 legs, but we do have the lead here at Kings Meadow. Crap, we're getting an insta highlight. Well, we're just gonna have to let this play out then, really, aren't we? No changes I can make right now will make any difference, so we may as well just let this one go and see where we get to. Don't just let them put a ball in and score. O'Reilly back to Duffy, ball across, and Shea makes the save, but I don't think that is the chance because nothing really happened. Shea goes out to Kinsella, but if we scored a second, I'd start to feel much more confident. If we got a second goal, I'll do a question of the day type of thing, because 2-0 up here. Nah, he's not going to score there. Harris, though, gets the ball at his feet. Tunga, we're looking quite decent today, actually. Loveridge, can he pull it back? Maybe a long ranger from Tunga? Slips it through for Loveridge, is in! Oh! We're missing good opportunities. This is yet another really solid opportunity, like in the last match, that we missed, and we cannot afford to do that too much tonight. Horner is getting too much space. Let's close him down then. Tunga, he's been alright today. Harris to Loveridge, can he slip it through maybe? Goes through for Taylor. Taylor's through, and Taylor has scored, and this time it isn't offside. Taylor's actually put it in. Wimbledon 2, Coventry 0, and well, they've been really, really bad today. I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. I actually thought it would be really, really tight. Once we got the equaliser in the last game, I genuinely thought that we might be able to scrape this one 1-0. But is a bit of home form finally returning for us. We managed to get a draw away at Coventry, and maybe the win against Dagenham and Redbridge has just rejuvenated us enough. But remember this is important. I'm going to tell them to concentrate now, because we've thrown away 2-goal leads so many times this season, and it's an annoying amount. Taylor, could he pull it back for someone on the edge? Frankham? Oh, hit the post, and again a good chance there to maybe grab ourselves a third, and a 3rd goal and this game's done, I'd feel. But at 2-0 we're good, but Coventry, oh shit. I just feel that at 2-0 there's always a chance of them coming back, because we've thrown away 2-goal advantages this season, probably on too many occasions. They've not got in behind us really today, so I'm not too worried about that side of their game. Bartram could pick this up, and he's further advanced than he would be before, so maybe this is going to be the key for us today. Tunga, back for Harris, can he slip it through? That's poor, but hopefully it should be won by... Nope, he's gone... Oh, that's so bad. Don't let them in, please don't let them in here. That's a really poor effort from Corey Andrews on the other end. We've been good enough to deserve the 2-0 lead so far, I feel. There is a lot more to come from them, but I don't want them to lose their efficiency in this game. Is anyone looking like they're going to do something silly? Who's looking complacent? Tony Harris. Shocker. I'd be tempted to get Jake Reeves on about 60 minutes, because he's got full condition, but his match fitness is poor, which means that, of course, we can have a look. Actually, I'm just going to take a look at the Prozone stats anyway to see if anyone's really done anything for Coventry City. 9 key passes is still quite a few, to be honest. Let me turn some of these off and see if anyone... Ooh, hello. What have I done now? See if any of these are really coming from the same person. 10, 27, 12, 10, 10, 10, 7, 7, 7. There's quite a few players actually getting a fair amount of key passes, which does worry me that perhaps Coventry have still got a few more goals in them. And look at this. John Fleck again. Just like in the first match. I probably should have just started off... with him marked up again. Interestingly, Duffy's playing on the right today. We're going to mark up John Fleck again and see whether that makes any difference. His pass completion ratio is still the best on his team, but look at that, 67% today. That is hugely less than it was in the last match. When we marked him up last time, it was 80%, I think. So I think at the moment things are looking good for us. You know, it doesn't matter if Coventry... Well, I say it doesn't matter. Obviously it would matter, but my point is we can't go out and away goals or anything like that. So as long as we stay strong for the next... I worry about, like, I feel like if we notice that they're getting in behind a bit, then we might start to drop a little deeper to try and prevent that a little bit more. But for now, I'm content with the high push that we're actually... Lewis Horner is completing a lot of passes. Let's just have a little look. Where does he play? No, he's a right back. There's not really much I can do about that other than maybe close him down a bit more. And tackle him a bit harder and obviously do that. We don't want to mark a right back. That would be outrageousness. But if he is part... Oh, hello, go on. 3rd goal here and we're set. Knocked away to Tunga. Can he get a long ranger perhaps? Shenton-esque maybe? That's it. Back to Fuller. Do not lose the ball here. This could be dangerous as hell if we were to lose it here. Tunga, that's a beautiful pass to Bartram. Has he got another goal in him? All the way across. What a save from Burge. He's just made up for the 2... Well, not made up because they're still losing currently. But that could have been game over. And if we don't win this now... then that could be really, really painful, because that was the moment to put this tie to bed, basically. But we're still looking like the better side. Coventry haven't really done much in the second half either. A couple of long shots, I think. Harris, up to Taylor. Can he drop it off for Loveridge? He should do. Goes back for Harris instead. He'll be getting off soon, because his complacency worries me. Taylor, he's got support out wide. Goes inside for Harris instead, and it's cleared. One back by Byrne. Now win this header here. That's important. That's poor again. This should be a simple mop-up situation for Johnny Byrne. Just play it out wide and keep the ball. I always worry in these situations. With those high lines, I feel like the tiniest little mistake and they're on you. That's a lovely pass. Harris has got men out wide. One of them is Tunga. Can Tunga pull it through for Taylor? Taylor can't put it in the net this time either. We've missed a couple of really good opportunities in this second half, and I worry. I'm just starting to get a little bit antsy that we might be about to concede some horrific goals. Barcham whips it across and it's cleared. And Andrews, and again, we had nobody forward. Oh, sorry, we had everybody forward again. I don't understand why that happens. Please don't fuck this up, Johnny. Just play it back for Shea and we'll fix this situation. Everybody's back in positions. I really don't know what's wrong with the throw-in situation. I've even had a look at it. I've got 2 players set to stay back on every single throw-in. Neither of them are taking it or set to do anything. Taylor, can he pull it across, maybe? He does. Loveridge is in. I don't believe we've missed 2 of those today. Our finishing has been absolutely shocking in these last few minutes. We deserve to be 3 or 4 up here. Harris is looking composed now. So, but I'm still going to get him off because he's not got... Oh, that's Tunga. Wait. No, it's not. I'm going to get Jake Reeves in for a little bit to play as the attacking playmaker because that's kind of what he does. As for anyone else, this is a really, really dangerous situation. I'm just going to be a little bit careful with my substitutions for now, just in case they were to do something horrible and end up taking this to extra time. I want to make sure that we've got fresh legs off the bench. Tunga, they're pushing really high up at the moment, I'm noticing. Barcham, over the top for Taylor. Somebody put this game to bed for us, finally. Barcham, pull it back across maybe? Loveridge, not quite. Back to Barcham. Goes for goal. Taylor's header, and is he offside though? No, he isn't. It's 3-0 to Wimbledon, and that's his 40th league goal for Wimbledon. It feels like he maybe should even have more than that, but he's gone through some weird patches. Bartram's been superb today. Getting into these positions he would not have done playing as a defensive winger, and I think that's made the difference for us as an attacking threat. Probably one of our best home performances in quite some time. Yes, we beat Coventry 4-2 before, but not quite to this same kind of level, right? We can be a bit more casual now. We'll get to share it on, not Reece Marshall, because he's not really a fullback. He's a fullback, not a right back. And I'm actually going to get on Ford for Frankham because he's not played that well today and he's on a booking. But yeah, as for the question of the day, what is going to be my next save? I don't really know, but the one I'm sort of working on, because I was talking to you guys about this on Twitter over the weekend. I do a save offline with Yortable. Some of you that watched my How to Scout Regens video would have seen little bits of it because I used that save as the base for it. But what I want to try and do in that save, and what I would like to do maybe as another YouTube save, is to not just win the Champions League, but to improve the league. So actually I'm trying to get the Swedish league to be the best league in the world. And you can't just do that by winning things from what I can tell. Not with a country like Sweden. Ford's free kick, rebound, nearly a rebound goal. So yeah, maybe do it with a country that's sort of between 15th and 25th in the sort of UEFA coefficients. Pick one of the top clubs from, or the top club, because that's not really the important thing. I like with Red Star, so some sort of like a Sleeping Giant save, but with that added sort of aspect of trying to improve the league. And also, it wouldn't have to be a Sleeping Giant team. It could be, oh yes, we're through. I don't know why I'm even so excited. We knew we were through a while ago, and we are going to be playing Peterborough in the final, which I'm very much looking forward to. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys more about that idea for a save, of course, in a later episode. But Andy Bartram today, goal and an assist, 2 goals for Lyle Taylor. I cannot believe it. So guys, later today, the final against Peterborough. I won't be able to suit up because my suit's actually not around for dry clean. It's around for dry cleaning at the moment, which is annoying. But don't worry, I will in future episodes of those type. And yeah, so we've got Peterborough, and we'll be playing on extended highlights, just so it's more tense, basically. And yeah, so if you've enjoyed this episode, and love the fact that we're actually in the player final, even though it feels a bit like a weird sort of step back, given how good we were playing, please do drop a like on the video. That would be bloody marvellous. And I will join you guys in the next episode for the live com, of course, against Peterborough United. Can we get to the championship? Let me know in the comments if you think that we can do it in the final. I'd love to see what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.